I guess it's how it all started. Be careful what you wish for, you just might get it. See, I ain't had a place to call home in a minute. I remember 9th grade, I wore a chain, no limit. The feeling so nirvana, can't you smell that teen spirit? Purple haze in my brain, I'm feeling so Hendrix. I'm doing what I want and what you do is your business. I was born November 6th, 1981. And ever since them diapers, I was hyper as they come. My mother named me Santino so nobody would forget me. Homie was the class clown, and them jokes I had plenty. I always had the passion, but the rapping wasn't in me. Rushing home from school to turn the tube to Rap City. Let's take it even further, talking 4th to 5th grade. Dr. Dre and dropped the chronic. I had to have a tape. Used to want to be Snoop, but could never get the braids. I figured get the flannel with the chucks and I'll be straight. Nothing but a cheat thing. And now I'm rolling down the street.
All right, everybody, what's going on? Welcome to the Native TV, the powwow. I am your host, Jay Banks. That's that JBX. That's what that fucking means. It's Jay Banks. And Santino wasn't able to get down here tonight, and that is a fucking shame because we have an amazing guest today.
Yeah.
But I have my man Eli here. And I've had some pros and cons on those glasses, man. Some people tell you to take it off.
Oh man, look, it definitely just turned him up. It turned it whole different.
just
right.
for at least the first 15 minutes, I got to warm up to this stuff.
For sure. All right, yeah. So you might have heard that little voice over there. We have somebody great. Holy shit, we have him right here in Dayton, Kentucky, bro. We've got my man Lantana.
Tana. This is Dayton, Kentucky?
This is Dayton, Kentucky.
I thought I was still in Newport. I'm like, man, this ain't Newport.
It's outskirts.
Yeah. It actually used to be called Brooklyn, Kentucky, like way back in the day.
I didn't know
and then
that.
they found out that there was another Brooklyn, so they're like, oh shit, we had to change.
Man, what?
That's like old school shit.
That's
right?
what they did
crazy.
not know.
Yeah, bro.
They didn't know the Brooklyn in New York.
No, there's another Brooklyn, Kentucky.
There's another Brooklyn, Kentucky. They just like, fuck
So
it. That's
that-
what we
that-
like. Who
that-
names the city?
I'm about to fact
I
check
don't, man.
you.
I don't know.
Who-
Yeah,
who-
no, it's Jamestown was next to Brooklyn, and then it was Brooklyn, Kentucky.
But
was
what
right
I'm
here.
saying is, who is the motherfucker that they let name the city?
Yeah.
I don't know, man. Columbus, bro. Actually, didn't they just
Indigenous?
It's Indigenous Day now from Cincinnati? That's kind of weird.
Indigenous Day.
Yeah, they're changing Columbus Day.
That's what's up.
The name on Columbus Day.
That's what's up, man.
Indigenous Day.
That's bullshit if they still be teaching that.
Yeah.
That's
dude.
super bull. I think they do. I don't think they stop. I don't know. I ain't been in school in a long time, but I think they still probably teach the kids that Christopher Columbus, because people get off work for that day.
I know they don't teach hand cursive, so
we need
they
to
probably
learn.
don't teach a lot of things.
Fuck, we need cursive.
All right.
Good penmanship.
I am gonna go through the sponsors real quick because we have a bunch of them, and they're getting good, man. Soil right here, they are out of New York City, and they've been fucking making moves, dude. They were just voted in one of the hair magazines. I was supposed to look it up, and I forgot. So my man Nick, I apologize, but they are one of the top hair products of 2018. So they're killing it, dude. And they just got picked up by Costco. Found out last night. It's a locked deal. I can finally talk about it. So these guys are on a fucking roll, and I'm so glad that we have them in the store. I sold one today. So
I love it. I'm here still. I just speechless. I love this product.
Yeah. So and then of course we have 30 drink.
That was some hash shit.
Lantana, what do you think of 30? That's his second bottle already.
It is, man. And it was just the raspberry cherry. I'm feeling this one the most.
It's not as
What'd you have before that?
It's not as sugary as Gatorade. It's good.
It ain't. And I thought it was gonna taste like bullshit because it wasn't gonna be sugary, but it's still good.
Yeah, it's really
smooth.
good. Man.
I liked it,
and it's local. What is going on here?
What's up?
We've got a gnat in the building.
A gnat?
A fucking gnat.
That's a gnat. I've seen it.
So yeah, 30 drink. They're local. You can find them down at UDF, or you can stop down here at the Native store. And they gave me a couple cases to hand out to some frilly people. I like frilly people. We've got
What you talking about, Frillis?
we've got Lantana's son in the building as well, and that is fucking cool.
Yeah,
man.
Lennox Maximus.
Lennox.
Hey Maximus. What's up, man?
He's been bouncing around, man. It's really cool
Yeah,
to see him.
we put him on the just put him with his babysitter, the phone. You get,
Right.
you get kids a phone right now. That's like the third babysitter.
Oh yeah.
He's even got the old school video games like we had though growing up too.
Yep.
I'd be in heaven if I was his age and had like thousands of those games.
Sonic.
It's from.
It's hard. It's hard to reel it in, man. You know, when you go to playing the games that we have now, and then trying to go back and playing these, except for like Mario and like those nostalgic games, but going back and trying to play some of these, it's like your mind's like, all right, next game.
Yeah, look, playing that shit after I played 2K19. I don't play this. I mean, I might could for a second, but not too long though.
We were talking about that earlier, man. I can't get over the PS4 controller. Like I can't make the switch to Xbox, man.
You're not bilingual with it.
Yeah, I just man, I don't know, man. It's just that I just grew up with the PlayStation, Sony. You know,
your hands loyal, motherfucker.
Yeah, bro.
Man,
yeah.
If it's 2K, it's on. Playing.
If you're ranked and stuff, don't switch. But if you're losing, try Xbox, man.
Right.
Open your mind. You like conspiracy theories, so
it's like a gang. It's a gang thing. It's gang. It's like an iPhone, Android type.
It's
of shit.
weird,
True.
man. It's
That's
very
true.
weird. Yeah. But there was a time, of course, you had to switch over from like Nintendo or who was it? It was Super Nintendo, and then Sega Genesis came out with Mortal Kombat with the blood.
Yeah.
And it was like, fuck. Man,
Whoa.
I've got this pussy ass game.
What did I start with? Man, I started with Nintendo. I just started with Nintendo, then Sega, then PlayStation.
Sega had the games that were rated, right? Because the Mortal Kombat, they had to rate those games.
Yeah, and
I
had
was
the
like,
blood.
damn, they never had to rate Mario.
Look, if that was some shit to have, like, I remember that being a thing, like, because it was showing blood and heads was getting chopped off on there. But if you look
Finish
at it
him.
now, that shit ain't even 3D. I don't know, what is it? It's like 2D. It's
16-bit.
now the people like flip. They like, it's just a cartoon on. But now some of these video games that the kid like, man, they playing some shit for real. Like,
I think that don't they really have like people wearing suits that do the moves and
For
shit?
2K, they do.
Oh,
Yeah,
for
that's-
real?
Yeah.
They bring them in, and that's how they get like their accurate readings. And shit.
people. Oh yeah.
That's ill. Dude, let me grab this A8 real quick, man.
Yeah, they had Shaq in, and well, go ahead. Yeah,
I was gonna say, man, keep talking about that.
a 2K.
That 2K.
You want to buy it, man? Get worked. I'll buy a PlayStation to beat you.
we can put one right here, man, and we can just have a little.
Right.
All right.
We can have an
That's
after
that's a
hours,
whole nother podcast
damn.
right there. Let's
right?
talk
Just-
shit during
just
2K.
us three, and then boom, right there. We can set it up too. We can have like a little Telecaster where like you can see the game in the corner, and then just us three just fucking shit.
Man, you know, man. Oh shit, I'm down for that.
That's pretty. That's a good
Just
idea.
talking about conspiracies, and then all of a sudden, oh, 3, yeah.
Right? Yeah, dude. Yeah, fuck you. I what? Shit.
I got next.
But when I start losing, it be the conversation. It's gonna be hard for me to have a conversation when I'm losing. I'll be sorry. I hate to lose.
Why's my phone ringing? That's why I'm down.
Motherfucker call you
That's why
while
they're
you
on this
playing.
8-0 run.
I gotta listen.
Fucking
Hey, I was just up. I gotta have this fucking conversation with you, and now I'm fucking losing. Hurry up and get off the phone. Like, I gotta call you back.
Yep.
I gotta call you back. I gotta call you back, man.
Is that yours?
All right, man.
Is that yours?
Yeah, it might be a little warm by now, bro. I kind of gave up on that one.
What's going on in them orange cups?
7 and 7s, man.
What's going on, mad scientist?
It's my 7 and 7s are my go-to drinks, man.
7 and 7.
Yeah, they're. You're getting a rough one here.
It's fine.
No, they're good, dude. It's
Seagrams and
Seagram 7 actually an Ale 8, so it's even better.
Was it ginger ale?
Yeah, you cool with that?
Yeah, I'm good with that.
Is
My man.
Wait, is there any liquor in here?
Yeah,
Man,
yeah.
what the fuck you think we just gonna
7.
be drinking
It's
ginger
7.
ale?
I'm just making
Hey,
sure.
look, if he
That's
came with a ginger ale cup, man,
I just didn't know if we were.
I'll have an
splitting
upset stomach.
An L8.
We might have to add more Ale 8 to that one. Yours is probably super rough.
Woo! This tastes like the ones my grandma used to get drunk off of.
Hey, can we see
were rough.
or can we see Lantana in that? You might need to slide back here a little bit to get in the picture. I can't tell if you're in there, but we do have you lined up on this. So, anyways, man, I've been a huge fan of you for a long time, dude, and I met you. I think I met you for the first time down at Ubon, right? Mm-hmm. And I kind of like
which one, the latest one?
Fanboyed out.
There's been a couple of them.
No, it was old school, man. It was cold as shit. So it definitely wasn't the last one.
That was before they was even trying to bring anybody like.
I worked the very first one.
I think it was MGK here. I think it was MGK.
I think it was that one, yeah.
Might have been MGK. Yeah.
Dude, they pulled in some crazy shows. That place is underwater right now. It's got like $10 million in damage.
Yeah,
from the flood.
The thing
just
is,
to clean up, it's going to be expensive.
Only thing about that Ubon thing is the sound. I don't think you can never get the sound right in it.
Right? No, for sure.
Like,
I fuck with
it's like jamming out in a bunker, pretty much.
It's like jamming out
right.
in the bunker,
Yeah.
and then they do the thing.
The acoustics is crazy.
They do the thing down there at the end, and then the one down there,
and then it kind of fights each other.
Yeah,
It meets in the
it meets in the middle. It's like man, but I done did some dope shit down there. I done had some dope experience down there. It's just that fucking sound.
Yeah.
I was excited because I was just there when it was to see when Nas was there. That Nas. Who was there last year? Wasn't it Didn't they bring 2 Chainz?
2 Chainz was in there, yeah.
I didn't get to see that one. Did it go?
He killed it, man. He did a good job. I had a booth, I think.
That's
so
what I was going to say.
So I
didn't make that one, but
yeah, I don't get to watch the shows when I'm down there, man. It's strictly business. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I'm stuck at the booth trying to slang those native teas.
Trying to slang it.
Yeah, dude. So you actually had a song with somebody that I think is one of the greatest rappers, dude. Pusha T.
Yeah,
man, that dude. I think he's on a fast track, man. He's into acting. He was on a show that I'm a big fan of called How to Make It in America. Have you ever seen that show?
No, I haven't seen it.
It's dope, man. I mean, it's for me. It is. It's about kids in New York trying to create a clothing line.
He a creative though. He gonna stay with some. And then for him to, I was glad he didn't get sunk in the Drake shit. I thought he sunk him.
Right.
I thought he sunk him. Like damn.
Oh shit.
And he came. Yeah, I was glad. I didn't want to see Pusha T get sunk by Drake.
Right.
I just didn't want to see it.
Yeah. I mean, I'm a Clips fan. You know what I mean? Like
Lord from Lord Willing.
Yeah, dude. So
Lord willing.
I always like to see the underdog man come up. You know what I mean?
I just don't like to see because I consider him a legend in the rap shit
for sure.
Because I was a freshman when that Lord Willing came out, so he got a long run. And from where to be able to break off and go solo, and he still make it pop like I'm like okay then, but I don't want to see no legend go down from no young boy. Like I don't just. Even though I know, you feel me, whatever it is, but I don't want to see no shit like that.
Right, for sure. So we already talked about it, man, and we decided, hey, if you want to, if you want to hear Lantana freestyle, go to Sway. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like
Shout out to Sway, man. Sway in the morning, man. Go type in Sway. And Lantana on YouTube, man, fuck with me. A lot of people ain't even see. I got a couple classic joints up there, man. You feel me? I feel like that,
dude. Your energy just exudes, man. Like for real, and that's and I became a fan of you before I became like a true fan of the song.
Yeah.
Because when I met you, you've got this like aura about you, man. Like this like just. It's like a rumble, man. And, you know what I mean?
Rumble in the jungle.
Yeah, dude. And it's so cool to see you burst out and just keep excelling, keep doing what you do.
Yeah, man. Shit, I don't know, man. Thanks, though.
It's that voice, bro. It's that voice, man.
Yeah, I think a lot of people feel like I'm growling at them when I talk or some shit.
Dude, it's too bad Santino wasn't here, man. I was going to say it'd be cool to have like a Clips style with you and Santino because he's got that grimy voice.
Yeah. Too, I did one of my first shows. That was because when I came out, he was already doing his thing down there at Play and all that one shit. He brought me out on the square. It was dope.
That's dope, dude.
Yeah, that was the first time I got down on the square. I had a hook on this song. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Santino's a shit.
Yeah, he's a funny dude, man.
Santino should have came. He didn't want to come and have a conversation with me.
I know. His
he should have just came. He should have just came and had it.
We should get him on FaceTime on the second half of the podcast.
It's gonna be weird on the FaceTime.
What did he say on the?
You got to do it. It had to be. It had to be
about what happened.
No, on the other episode, he said someone said he'd sound like Tone Loc. We're saying what his voice sounded like.
Yeah.
He was like, I've gotten Tone Loc before.
Yeah, dude. Yeah,
all the fucking cigarettes. He should have came. He should have just told him. He said, "So you know, you should have just came."
Yeah, for sure. He was trying to make it out. Man.
You are Miss Santino.
We're gonna have to do the podcast. We might start doing a traveling podcast, man. This shit's pretty fun. It's kind of addicting.
That on scene, on location podcast last week. That was awesome. Thank you for everyone that came down.
Where y'all set it up at?
Revel. At Revel, man.
Yeah. Revel. Oh yeah.
So
OTR.
So we did a casting call, and then we had everything set up upstairs, and so you were able to hang out downstairs and grab some drinks. Yeah, dude.
That's why it took us a while to set up because we were on location and.
We're literally
looking for our wires.
We're about an hour behind. If not more, so my apologies.
And our boys
Lantana.
here, we're just like, damn, we're making them wait.
Right. Yeah, man. So shout out to Revel because that was a great time, dude. That was a good turnout. The people that showed up were fucking beautiful, man. Got like the guys and girls and everyone just came there and had a bunch of they had a bunch of fun, man. And it was cool because what we did, we tricked them. So instead of giving them a script. When they came upstairs, we let them choose between 3 of our sponsors, and then they were able to pitch that sponsor to us in a commercial. So we've got all that footage, man. So that's gonna be some good B-reel to use.
All right.
So, yeah, man. But I think right now, we should take a break because we don't have our producer today.
We need to get it together.
Yeah, which is one of the reasons why we're about an hour behind. He's the one that keeps all the time, and we keep it at about 25 to 35 minutes per episode. But I think we're just gonna come back and because we were talking about aliens, man, and I want to pick your brain about that, dude, because I've got a whole thing on.
I'm gonna have to put the shades back on.
Yeah, man. What the fucking? Why you take the fucking shades off?
Yo, I got too comfortable.
Yo, you know what we can do? We'll turn all the lights off in here, and we'll make it like a second half. Yeah, just that'll be cool. All right, so yeah, we're gonna hear from one of our sponsors real quick. And hopefully this time it's going to be Eli's voiceover on one of his commercials. And we'll be right back. Thanks. This episode of Native TV is sponsored by SoilHair.com. Toxic-free organic hair oil, no synthetic ingredients, no chemicals, no harsh or dangerous ingredients, period. It's the healthiest oil on the market. So what you do is you got this cool little bottle from New York City. You flip it upside down, a couple drops of oil come out, you'll put it in the hand, then you'll rub it through those lovely locks of yours, and then you'll take a comb it through, and it'll tame that crazy mane that we all get through summertime. If you don't need it for the hair, it can be used as a body moisturizer. It's dermatologist and allergy tested, safe for sensitive skin. They don't test on animals either. They love their puppers. What can I say? It's a liquid hair vitamin. It promotes hair growth and it prevents hair loss. It's Oprah Winfrey approved. So if she approves of it, then we got to give it a shot, right? She knows everything. Go to soilhair.com for more info. Wow, dude, we are back, and it is late. We have had your little boy here way too long, but we have been talking about some conspiracy theories, and we have to keep talking about them.
It's all good.
we had to stop.
Linux Maximus, he's built for it.
Oh man, yeah, dude. I had a crazy enough. I had a bag of fortune cookies upstairs. So he got a little fortune cookie to munch on.
I didn't get one for my fucking self.
Like not a little bag, like a bag you could start a restaurant with.
Yeah, man. I got it from Jungle Gyms, dude. Shout out to those guys.
You go all the way out to Jungle Gyms.
Oh yeah, dude. Man. Yeah, bro.
That's about it. Fuck that gas. That's like 45 to 50 minutes away from here.
Yeah, it's a haul, bro. But they got the craziest stuff.
They got the craziest stuff.
And
man.
I
was just at Jungle Gyms, and they were selling duck heads. Duck heads. I'm talking about.
You get scorpions there.
Yeah,
a
black
fucking
scorpions.
like a duck head with the eye in it in the beak.
Yeah.
A fucking duck head.
That's
I'm
good
like,
eating. I don't know. I don't know.
Man,
I don't
no,
know why you
bro,
would. I don't know why you would sell that.
It has to, bro. It's in the It was in the aisle where I don't know where they was Vietnamese. They might have been Vietnamese or something like that. Man. But it was I'm sorry if
maybe it's good luck too or something.
Man, I don't even have it no more.
I'm sure it is somewhere, man. But it's disgusting, and like I hate walking through those aisles, man. I try to avoid those. But at the same time, I'm over there buying fucking dead scorpions and tarantulas.
But no, like the ducks that be at like a park. A duck.
Oh, right.
The fucking duck head, like chopped off, skinned, and it's like 6 duck heads in
Looking
there
at you.
for with the eyeball.
Yeah.
For $2.30, for like $2.80. $2.80. You
Right.
get 6 duck heads. Or where do you think they just finding dead ducks? No, they killing.
Bro, I never understood that. Like, how the fuck are like wings so cheap, right? Because it's it's a leg of a chicken, right?
Yeah.
But they're only like that big.
Some of them.
Some of them are fake. But it's
Let's not go down
25
that
cents.
McDonald's
It's like,
rabbit
man,
hole.
they're
Look,
just-
man.
That's crazy.
Look, man. It's for me. I feel like when I thought about this some years ago. I'm like, man, where would they get all of these fucking chickens? All these chicken spots. It's just too much fucking chicken, which is delicious. But where the fuck are y'all getting all these chickens?
Right. And they're getting a lot of them.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
It's just too much chicken, man.
We were talking about that upstairs. You're pretty much vegan, right? Is that what you said?
Yeah, man. For the most part, man, it's just so much. It's just
can't
too much.
trust?
It's too much. I'm so untrustworthy of government shit.
Yeah, for
and shit
real.
that they do. It's like, man, I can't. What is this? Why? Like when you see what people do for money, man. It's like, man, like the fact that they would spray put beef and carbon monoxide to make it look red longer.
Yeah, man.
To sell it to people. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like,
I've seen one of those food docs too, where they steroid those chickens up so they get more meat off of them. We got our chicken wings and shit.
Man, the motherfucker told me if you had a chicken wing that big in real life, that chicken had to be this big.
Oh yeah,
Like,
they're like little dinosaurs running around.
That's funny.
Little
Man,
chicken
they
dinosaurs.
But you know, man, I don't know, man. For the love of money, man, they let themselves anything. So with that being said, I'd rather just take my chance with the fake leaves and the fake vegetables and shit like that, man. Because man, that meat crazy. I'm to the point where I almost ain't doing fish.
Right.
I almost ain't doing fish, but it depends on where. If I feel like it, I will. But it's just like it's slowing down.
You never know with that stuff either, though, because of that Fukushima or whatever, the nuclear reactor that busted and floated out into the ocean. And
Yeah, that's
it was on the news years ago, but you never know. Like,
Man, they have a fucking garbage island in the Pacific Ocean. A garbage island.
there's so many tonnage of waste out there that
so
shouldn't
they
be.
saying like all of that is in the ocean. So when they get the fish, but the ocean's so big. But you know they selling us whatever the fuck they could get their hands on.
Right, for sure.
Yeah.
Bro, okay, so I had a question that I asked Kaylin today, right? And this is some 5:30 in the morning type question. Besides human beings, right? Are we adding weight to the world? Besides us in general, right? Like this drink here, like this cup.
Weight? Like mass?
Yeah, was
Are we adding weight to
did we add weight to it, or was all that weight already there, and then we just put it together?
Yeah, I don't think you create weight. I think it was already there. This plastic, whatever the fuck this cup is made of, it was out in the world already.
Right.
Like this table was a tree out somewhere.
Yeah.
Right, for
So
sure.
it was having that weight. So I don't think we adding weight. I just think we had
Moving weight.
bullshit.
We're moving weight.
We just adding garbage. We adding garbage
Multiplying
to the fucking world.
weight.
Like, man, we making some shit. They don't even have to make this like this, the plastic cups.
Right.
They don't even have to do that, but they gonna do it just because they make a couple extra dollars. But
Bring back the glass Gatorade bottles, damn it.
Oh man, bro, that was a shit.
How old are you?
That was
Glass
shit.
Gatorade bottle.
Yeah, I remember Dr. J. No, that was Dr. J was too old. I remember Michael Jordan coming up. Not in college. By the time he was 3 years into the Bulls.
Damn, I was probably like, I was around like the end of their era for real. Like I came in around like a 94 when I started liking it, or 93.
Yeah, man.
I mean, you grew to love them because in Cincinnati we had WGN, so we were watching Bulls games.
Right, dude. I grew up in Chicago during that whole era, man. I love that shit, bro.
Watching them play basketball was some shit. I sometimes like in the studio.
Bro, I'll give you a hat if you catch that motherfucker.
Man, type shit.
What?
I mean, I'm gonna give you a hat anyway.
When he come back in the light, I'm gonna get him like on some Jet Li shit. I do this shit.
Is it a moth? What was it? I'm going blind. I need new contacts.
See, I'm high too, man. Why you just gave me a task? I was gonna complete it.
There it goes. The whole cookie crumbles, man. So
that's that 7 and 7.
Yeah, dude. So we were talking about Project Serpo. You guys don't know about it, and so we're not going to go.
Not Serpico, the Al Pacino shit. Not Serpico. Serpo.
It's about aliens in a planet in the Zeta Reticula star system. So it's a wild story, man. It's basically a transfer of 12 astronauts. You know, we gave them 12, and then they gave us 12 of their. I think they were Palladians. I think was what they were. I could be wrong. Right. Don't quote me on that. We need the fact checker instead of
Palladians.
Yeah. But it was a crazy thing. So we got on the subject of aliens, and time travel. I'm a huge believer in time travel, and I can tell you why here in a little bit.
Yeah.
But I wanted to know, man. Like, you believe in aliens, right?
Yes.
Okay. Any experiences?
No.
No, not yet.
I just feel like I'm more logical than faithful. Logic is like, you can't tell me that it's all these planets, all this big universe.
Right.
And
same boat.
We just like, you feel me?
I'm the same
That's
boat.
what killed me come on, man. How could we be the only ones? It got to be some type of life form.
When you really just quit being selfish and scared and really think about it, like how far up that sky goes above you.
Right.
Like, you can't. There's something up there.
If you don't believe in aliens, you must not believe that there's other planets too.
Right.
Right, for sure. And you know what's crazy, man, is so I'm gonna show my age, man. When I was in school, did you catch it?
I got that motherfucker.
Man, beat the shit out of it, dude.
Look,
I'm
cold with
Coldest.
I'm still on Jet Li out this motherfucker.
So when we were in school, man, like, they told us there was 9 planets and that was it. You know what I mean? And then there was there's nothing else, just black space.
Oh,
and all of a sudden
yeah.
It's like, oh shit, okay, so there might be one more.
Are you talking about the Pluto days?
Yeah, man. Yeah, back in the Pluto days, and they actually had to declassify Pluto because there were moons in our star system that were bigger than Pluto.
Damn.
So if you consider Pluto a planet, then you have to consider Titan a planet. Titan was a moon of Jupiter, I believe.
Man, the sun's wild.
Do you think they know? Do you think they really know though?
For sure, dude. Yeah, I think so. I think we've
an agreement.
I think we've been contacted. I think a lot of the stuff that
I heard the Russians were contacted first, and they agreed. Serious,
bro. We were upstairs talking about the Antarctica stuff. Like, that's how late it is.
Don't go down there; you'll never come back.
And you know what? I'm hoping this ends up looking good, because this is the after hours. It's gonna be the conspiracy theory with Lantana. I dig it, dude. But yeah,
easy now.
There it is. So yeah, dude, with the whole alien thing and the planet. So Titan, one of the moons that I was talking about, it has water on it, dude. So
life right there.
Yeah.
Something's breathing there.
Yeah, and they've actually there's a
even if it's fungi.
Actually, you know what? That might be Europa. I think it is. It's the planet.
Europa.
Why do you think they can't tell us?
I think
they're afraid of mass confusion, maybe. But after a while, we'll all get over that. Like, all right, there's aliens. I saw enough of movies like District 9 and stuff. Like,
I know what
they
it
shit
is.
just can't come out of nowhere.
I know exactly why. Because of Christianity.
Yeah,
they don't they don't want to freak out people and not have people think that there's nothing there's nothing else.
It's a lot of people that's starting to feel that way, but it's still very, very strong in the world though. If everybody all at once felt like, oh shit, it's not a God, it's not just heaven and hell.
Yeah.
What would the world turn to for real?
I'll tell you what.
The Purge.
The Purge. Because if people don't have look, and
Faith.
it sounds so fucked up that they can't tell the truth about it, but at the same time, that's probably what keeps the world like. At least not from all the way blowing up.
For sure.
Because if that's some shit. Because if they didn't think like, oh, I'm gonna go to hell for this.
Right, for sure.
If it's so scary, I'm gonna burn forever. If people didn't think that, a lot of people would do shit like, man, what? Even
what's
I went
the
to
consequences?
I went to Catholic school for 2 years.
So did I. I went to whole CCD. You probably did too. You're in your town.
Listen, they told me that jacking off was a sin.
Yeah.
They told me.
I went to a private school in Pennsylvania before.
Like, man, you know, I wasn't no believer. I wasn't no Catholic. Like I wasn't Catholic back then. I guess I was Christian back then, whatever. But I definitely wasn't no Catholic. I was going there because we figured that was a good school. And I went from public school, and then I went to that. The theory, like, all right, maybe this would give me a better chance, but I couldn't make it, and it was too late. It was too late for me to be in that. But that shit, they told me, like, so if people just did what they wanted to do and they didn't think about that shit no more, if everybody just thought like this is my life that I have to live right here, the world might go crazy.
For sure. Yeah, man.
Without a doubt.
No, I know. I mean, that's honestly, I think that's the reason why. It's who knows, man. It's the universe, dude, and it's so crazy. And it's so beautiful because of the fact that every one of us can have our own imagination of what we think is out there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Me personally, like, I don't know the whole parallel universe thing. I don't know if I believe in that, but time travel, bro. Like, and I've been wanting to talk about this for a minute because a lot of these UFO sightings that people see and stuff. Yeah. Like, have you ever stopped to think like what if that's not an alien? What if that's just a time traveler, like somebody from another time? And even if it's not
like
possible,
glitching in and out,
man,
glitching in and out,
like coming back to now, like if time travel is possible in the year 3030, then they can fly back to 2018 today. And do some shit. You know what I mean? Like, that's why I think time travel is possible.
If I could do that, I'd go back and play pro baseball.
Because right, yeah.
I don't know, right? I don't know all the way, right? I don't know about if I believe in time travel. Like,
I don't know enough about it.
Yeah, I don't know enough about it to really say yeah or nay. But I do think that the world is kind of like Men in Black.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
I think that the world is kind of like Men in Black. I think there's some aliens around us.
I've heard that story many a time, man. Like, if you actually get fall down that YouTube rabbit hole, and I know you do, man.
Well, you know that guy, that Rodriguez guy I was telling you about earlier, that has the story on YouTube, and he was on that other podcast. I forget the name of it, but anyways. He actually said that there's now. Keep in mind, he said he's been to the moon and Mars, but
now this is mentally, like he's been there through that.
No, physically, he was taken physically. He said there's a way that aliens can
transport.
They can take you from where you're at physically in our world right now, and put you back. Keep you for 20 years and put you back like you were never taken.
So right now, boom, I'm gone.
Yeah.
I lived 20 years in an alien life, and I come back, and I'm like, holy shit, dude.
Well,
Lantana, I can't believe I'd spent 20 years in a fucking alien.
He goes way into it, and it's a 2-hour story, but I was getting to him because he says, as far as what he witnessed up there, what they tell you about the reptilians and the grays, like he's like, in America or all over the world, you hear about for the people that do look into UFOs, you hear about the grays, the reptilians, the ones with the big eyes like this, like
Yeah.
you know, the stereotypical aliens that we know from movies and whatnot. But he said there's thousands of different breeds and different kinds, like in the whole galaxy. Like we don't understand how big it is out there.
Do you think they automatically more advanced than us?
Automatically?
What if we all the way there and we don't even know it because they didn't tell us?
I mean, I'm sure we are more than other planets. You know what I mean? But you know what's crazy to think is like when this planet had just dinosaurs roaming. Like imagine if
whoa, Sabretooth.
Imagine if
woolly
NASA,
mammoth. Fuck.
Imagine if NASA was just flying over a planet and was like look down and then there was these big fucking like imagine if there were big like not aliens, not other people, like big
mammals,
fucking animals.
Yeah,
like that's crazy that's you know it only happened in our like Goldilocks zone they call it.
Yeah.
Which is like
you hip to Rick and Morty?
Oh, dude, that's my shit, man.
It's on Hulu too. Check that out.
I just got hip to Rick and Morty
it's awesome.
ago, and I seen all the episodes.
All of them.
That shit is fucking good.
If they have hidden meanings in there, if you really listen to their lyrics, what they're writing in there, like
everything's hidden in that thing. So if now that you've watched it, go on YouTube and actually you should now maybe you should just rewatch and go episode 1. And then go to YouTube and then see like all the hidden things because like even the crack in the driveway means that there was like a ripple in time. So like anything that happened after that point,
you think
like,
somebody could bust them moves? What would you do with that type of? What would you do? I don't like you know what I mean. If you could try and time travel, like what would you? I mean. I could only see people if we could time travel. I could only see people going back to change the world over and over and over and over because that's the ego of a man.
No, I'm selfish, man. I want to go to Egypt.
You know, I have to look. Look,
yeah.
That's the time that what I'm definitely gonna go back in Egypt.
Yeah, but I mean, dude, imagine going back to like when they were building it. Like, I want to know what. How
the fuck did you do it?
Right.
The Sphinx. How?
See, now we got the fact checker.
The fact checker. What facts are you checking? They don't have no facts on it.
Right. So, dude, there was actually. So we were talking.
They said it's a spaceship. It's going to take off any second now.
I can believe. I don't look. I'm not for it. Look, I've heard that before, right on cartoons and shit like that. And sometimes I be feeling like they just throw shit out there.
Yeah,
like man, because like all that stuff ain't just some imagination shit that people came up with.
Right.
You feel me? Everything couldn't be like you feel me. It's in as much control as the government is in for real. It couldn't be.
There's a kid who claims that he
7 me.
There's a kid that claims that he I don't know is a time traveler or something, and
in real life.
And there's a button behind the Sphinx's ear, right? And there's or like not a button but like a trap door or like something to get into the entire thing, and apparently there's like I don't know like these people that have been. That I've went and like looked into the thing, and there's a whole bunch of chambers that are like untapped that people can't get to in that Sphinx, dude.
Man, listen, that shit is intricate. It's like the shit that they built, like is deep. Like I don't even see how we just brush over it. Like really, I feel like the world
school books, man.
It's like the biggest thing on the planet.
Holy shit! Chapter 6.
How would y'all
pyramids?
Because that's what's so. That's just a whole nother conversation, right? Just how fucked up America is because white people back then, people was so racist. They like, you know what? We gonna start at Greece. We gonna start at Greek.
Skip
and
over.
We gonna skip the Egyptian story. What the fuck is wrong with y'all? We gonna you know what? We gonna have a Columbus story, but not an Egyptian story.
I feel like those pyramids out there could even be a sign of just like, hey, history started here. Because those 3 pyramids out there line up with something in the sky, some kind of constellation or something.
Or maybe, but at the same time, maybe they don't even know enough to even be able to teach that.
They are, look, the pyramids are true north.
That's what I was trying to say.
They're all pointed to true north, which is crazy. To do that, especially on a triangle or a pyramid, you know, Which another thing's crazy that we were talking about. You're finding pyramids all over the world, and you can't travel from continent to continent. Like, hey, you know, oh shit, you're building the same thing.
I'm about to go build some shit over
there.
there.
Okay, I'm gonna travel back this way.
Man, the Mayans and how many? It's a lot of different pyramids.
Oh yeah,
dude. They
I'm not hip. How many? Like, I'm just hip to the Mayans in Egypt, but there's some other ones.
It's something surprising. You would think like what they count as a pyramid, but it's less than 300, I think.
Wait, okay, so we have a great producer right now who's going to pull up and he's going to add a little box right here. He's going to show a picture of a pyramid in Antarctica, dude, right here. It's right here. It's going to be super cool, man. So
better hope it happens.
So the picture, it's insane, man. It's like an aerial view, and it's the top of a pyramid, and you can definitely tell what it is. And the crazy thing is they're finding pollen and the I can't remember what they're finding in. It's like inside the ice. It's like a special term that they're saying, but they're finding out that Antarctica used to be a tropical place. It used to have fucking palm trees. Like that's what they're finding out, and like so as this like ice is starting to thaw, like they're starting to realize like, oh shit. And so all the stuff that you and I have been seeing about like John Kerry and all these like big political people going to Antarctica, that's all in the same area where like all this stuff is starting to melt and people are starting to fucking pull the layers back on fucking history. I think personally, man. I mean, I think, you know, Antarctica, you know, who knows, man? Who knows what the Earth looked like, you know, before you know.
Who knows what they not telling us?
I think someone knows, because after I went and saw it was years ago at Union Terminal down in Cincinnati.
That place is so dope, dude.
I love that place.
By the way,
I saw Dead Sea Scrolls. Go ahead.
Side note, don't get sidetracked. The Union Terminal was the blueprint for the the Universal Marvel people are gonna fucking kill me right now. For the
I hope they're watching. What's up? I love your movies.
Yeah, no, the fans, bro, the fans.
Oh.
So it's the League of Justice.
Yeah.
So that if you actually look at the League of Justice, it's identical. Even the water fountain.
Maybe that's why I love that place.
With the thing, it's fucking cool as shit, man. They need they're redoing everything over there. And they need to get it together, and then they need to make the fucking Marvel movie or the
they need to get it together, because I went there as a kid. It was the shit, right?
Oh yeah.
Shit, listen, I grew up. I went I thought I was doing something. Like I took my girl on a date to the museum. Trash.
Right.
What the fuck am I doing here?
Right. Yeah.
Hey Sonny,
it's all under construction.
You remember going to the museum? Remember I took you to the museum like it was something. The museum. You don't remember going down to the museum? Yeah, downtown. Trash, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I went for they got the one. What's the thing?
The Omnimax movie.
Omnimax.
Did you try that?
Yeah, the Omnimax. I fuck with the Omnimax, but they had that when I was a kid.
Right.
Yeah.
I have to say we all do dumb things as a child. I'm 38 now, for the record. But when I was
that yellow marker,
when I was 20 years old, I took shrooms and went and saw a movie in there. It was insane.
Did Mama Favre? It
was. I don't think so.
I need to find some good shrooms. Right?
It was.
I took some shrooms, right? I took them.
It was about sharks too, man.
It was about sharks.
But good.
I ain't gonna know shrooms. Shrooms, man. Them shrooms, man. I'm talking about something else, but I took them on an empty. Don't take shrooms on an empty stomach.
No.
I took shrooms on an empty stomach and was high as hell. I had a good trip and everything, right? But if you take it on an empty stomach, it'll eat at your insides.
Yeah.
It'll eat at your. So I thought
I was hard and fast like a Nolan Ryan fastball.
Man, I was fucked up for like 4 or 5 days. I had to go to the emergency.
Oh shit!
They told me, yeah, man, you don't do that. I ain't know.
Put it on some pizza.
I kept on drinking orange juice and
peanut butter sandwich.
The shit was burning my insides up.
Have you ever tried DMT?
What's that?
That's stuff that makes you probably see the aliens for real.
Yeah. So they talk about basically. The easiest way to describe what DMT does to you, or what they say it does,
it's a natural acid.
It brings out another sense, right? So you've got like
your sixth sense, pretty much.
like your third eye.
Yeah.
Right. So
That's what they said about LSD though.
Yeah, it's sort of like that, but DMT, I think it's something new that they found, and the body produces it when you're born and when you die and when you sleep.
Yeah.
So the dreams and stuff have something to do with it. But apparently, like I've never done it, but it's interesting to me because people seem to be completely coherent, but they're in another dimension. Like you're here and you're here, but you're looking around.
You took it before?
No, I never have. I've never.
Where would you get that? Who's the DMT seller?
Right, I have no idea, dude.
Would you take it?
No. I've never taken any hard drugs, man.
See, we're talking about this with Santino.
Joe Rogan takes it, dude. So,
Yeah.
so watch one of the Joe Rogan episodes where he talks about it.
Yeah, see, I don't like pill drugs. I never been good with, man. Ecstasy, I done took them like ecstasy, Percocet, Xanax, all them man-made drugs like that. I only took any of them maybe once or twice, right? Oh, fuck me up too much.
I was real young. I'm glad that was.
I didn't try them out once or twice, man. Them shits ain't the thing for me. No. But only one that I might steal right now is some Adderall. I do some Adderall, but somebody told me that's just like cocaine or something.
legal coke.
Yeah, so I've been taking like brain pills, man. It's something called neurotropic. It's not anything illegal. You can buy it like at like the health food store.
Neurotropic.
Yeah, neurotropic.
You gotta order it.
No, I get mine off of Amazon, but it's basically like a focus pill. So it's kind of like Adderall, but it doesn't have the
side effects.
Yeah, it's not all chemical based, right? And Joe Rogan, again, like I'm a big fan of what he does, so I kind of base my habits and things, to make sure that I don't. And like I don't put harmful shit in my
DMT
body.
though, I would need to know. Only reason I do shit like shrooms and shit still because I feel like it come out of the ground, so I'm gonna try it out. But yeah, them ones like the chemicals that they put together.
I don't know what DMT is. It's naturally produced, so I don't know what it is. I don't know. I think you smoke it. Yeah. Santino did it. So Santino said
I wanted it.
Third hit. He said everything turned into a kaleidoscope, and that's what everybody says. Is that you'll see like Joe Rogan's first time, he saw like fucking 10 Jekylls like all fucking like trying to freak him out and dance around.
Oh no, I don't know if I want to.
I know
that's not a great story to hear from me. Like, but some Jekylls.
But the thing is you're coherent, so you can think about what's going on. It's not like you're in a dream and you have no control. Like you can walk around and you can talk to people and they can lead you to things and.
You're not twitching out or anything.
And the crazy thing is people that have done DMT numerous times have talked to the same person when they go into it. So so when you start tripping, all of a sudden it's like boom, like you go back in, you start talking to that dude from the other side of the fence.
I don't know, man. That's maybe something the aliens brought.
Ayahuasca.
So here's a crazy conspiracy. So there's people that think that human beings are crossbreeds.
Of aliens?
80% gorilla or whatever. What is that? Like mammal? Right?
What are you trying to say? Like the Homo sapien version of it?
Yeah, whatever that is. 80% that, 20% alien. And that created the human from when we went from like the Neanderthal, I guess, to to where we are. I don't know. It's probably like 6:15 in the morning right now, man. So I appreciate you, Lantana. I appreciate your woman. I appreciate Lennox for coming down here, hanging out for as long as you guys have. I'm gonna send you home with some cool shit. So again, this has been Native TV. With the powwow. Santino's been missing, but we have Lantana in the building, and we've been here all night. And then my boy Eli, I appreciate you.
Yeah, I'm in this.
Everything we do, I hope the sound and everything sounds good. So,
I hope so too.
So we love you guys. Until next time, check out our sponsors, soilhair.com. 30 Drink, check them out on.
I'm about to try you out, Soil.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, that's Soil. That's a shit, man. And then he's already 2 bottles in, actually 3 3 or 4 bottles into the 30 drink with the whole family. So
Yeah, 30.
that's good stuff, man. So and then Revel OTR, thanks for everything, and we'll see you guys next time.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. I'ma get it though. I'm on my daily grind.